Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your Mercury Retrograde Tarot reading. Mercury will go retrograde on September 27th through October 18th in the sign of Libra, and this is the last of Mercury's retrogrades for 2021 through the air signs. So we're going to look at how the previous retrogrades are impacting you now, and then dig deep into this current retrograde and see what's going on, because it's all about karmic balance, especially around relationships. And Saturn is going to be going direct in all of this, so we're in the last bit of the retrograde of Saturn, so it is all about karmic balance. Lessons complete, out with the old, in with the new. All right, Aquarius, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been doing a lot of work in relationships over this last year, and you know, this is general, so some of you, this could even extend back further than that. But the first retrograde and Mercury retrograde of the year was to bring like insight, balance to your spirit, to your soul, where you're seeing people in a different perspective. You were really learning a lot of lessons through your relationships, you know, the first 3 months of the year. And then mid-year, we come to June. This is where you have a victory. This Mercury retrograde through Gemini was all about clarity, understanding, dots connecting, you seeing things differently, and you finally feeling like you have the upper hand. And now here, this last retrograde that we have for 2021 with Mercury going through Libra, oh, Aquarius, you've learned your lessons. You've balanced a lot of karma through different relationships, and Libra is 7th house energy, which is karma as well as relationships, and it's all relationships, friends, family, romance, the relationship with yourself, the relationship you have with spirit, okay? And you have been working through some heavy lessons, and this definitely extends beyond this last year for sure, 2 at the minimum. And mid-year is when things started shifting for you. And now through this Mercury retrograde, it's like all things are coming together. Your healing comes in. You are ready to let go, let bygones be bygones, and move forward. With that Eight of Pentacles, that's all about apprenticeship, learning, growing, and that's what you've been doing through your relationships. And it's at the soul, it's in the mind, as well as the emotional body. All right, ask with sincerity, live life to the fullest, and speak up. All right, so this here, the first retrograde, that energy, it brought thoughts, emotions, memories back where, you know, you really had to question certain people's motives. And not everybody, as charming as they seem, as honest as they try to be, not everybody has your best intentions at heart, okay? And I feel you had to learn a hard lesson with that. So part of this Mercury retrograde energy you've been working with this year is learning to really see people's authenticity, seeing the essence, the core of them, outside of the charms, the sweetness, you know, the things about them that are very enduring, that draw you in. You know, the duality here, seeing both sides of somebody, the light as well as the shadow. All right, and that's not easy to go through that, but that's a lesson that you've been working on, is learning the authenticity of others. Live life to the fullest with the Chariot. And then this is a lesson about you choosing you, Aquarius, over anybody and everybody else. You know, you've got to be fair, you've got to be kind, loving, sharing, all of those good things, but you've got to be all of that to yourself first and foremost and always, because if you're not filled full, you have nothing to give to anybody else. It's just splintered energy, okay? And so here, this is the lesson of learning to have your back, learning to choose yourself, and no matter emotional attachment, letting go of people who are just not on Team Aquarius. And now here we come to this final retrograde, speak up. Aquarius, I feel you're going to receive some truth, maybe some apologies, or you may finally be in a position where you can say all the things you want to say, all the things that you held back for whatever reason. It's total liberation for you. You're strong. You have a backbone because of everything you've been through in these relationships. And now you have a better sense with your third eye to see the authenticity of people. You have better awareness to realize quickly if a relationship is going to complement your life or if it's draining your life essence away. You've learned a lot, and that's just a couple of things. And finding your voice and having your own back, like really standing up for yourself, having boundaries. See the signs. Yes, see that third eye activation. These bad people who try to manipulate, try to use, try to take, you will now see right through that facade immediately because you've been through the lessons, okay? And now you know what signs. Know your power. Look at that. Yes, Aquarius. This mid-year is you starting to choose yourself and your happiness and what's good for Aquarius, because that's what you need to do. You know, oftentimes we feel in relationships that compromising and accommodating, you know, to the point of almost breaking is what you do, and you don't. You know, love is not supposed to be painful and abusive like that. Whether it's a friend, a family member, a romantic partner, or even the way you treat yourself, okay? Very important that you are always good to yourself, always kind to yourself. But this is where you are balanced out, and it's like, no, if somebody's just sucking your energy, somebody doesn't really care about you, no matter the depth of your emotional attachment, you have the strength, the knowing to pull away now, whereas in the past, you didn't feel as though you had the power to do that. And now, challenge your perception. This is you pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, saying what you've got to say, no longer holding back out of fear of rejection, fear of, you know, causing things to end. You being very authentic in yourself and speaking up for yourself and having your back, and no longer when you're really like caring about somebody, you trust them so freely. And this is where that's no longer the case. Like, everybody has trust, you know, from the start, right? But if you see any red flags, you're going to challenge your emotions for this person. Whereas in the past, you may have overlooked it. Oh, I'm just being paranoid. Oh, I'm just being insecure. Or, oh, they're just having an off day. Oh, this, oh, that. And now you're not going to do that, even if you really care, even if you really like this person, you want them in your life, you're not going to tolerate that. You're going to call somebody out on their BS right from the start, and you don't care anymore how it makes you look or come across or come off to somebody. You don't care anymore because you've been through it. You know what deception looks like. You know what inauthenticity looks like. You know when somebody's faking it. You know when somebody's using, okay? You've been there. You've learned the lessons. You've cleared them all. And now with this Mercury retrograde, it's time for a beautiful karmic balance in Aquarius's life. All right, let's dig specifically into Mercury going through Libra. Ace of Pentacles, yes, beautiful Aquarius. The Tower. Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Okay, Aquarius, there's somebody, or maybe multiple somebodies coming back into your world with this retrograde, okay? And it's going to shock you, the people that show back up. And now this could be, you know, specific people that you've had a bad falling out with, that you never thought you would speak to again. Or this could just, you know, also be somebody that you've lost touch with. And somehow, some way, the universe just has you in the same place at the same time. And you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? And you guys reconnect in a beautiful way, all right? There's returning energy with this Two of Cups, but with the Ace of Pentacles starting it out, this is meant for a new beginning, a fresh start between you and this person. And it's very surprising to you. This is something very unexpected. So don't like try to go through and think in your mind of, you know, who you could run into or who could reach out to you that would just shock you, because, you know, it could be somebody that you never even think of, all right? Just know that somebody is coming back in. It's going to surprise you, and it's meant for, you know, another go round, another chance at this connection. And it could be a friend, it could be an ex-romance, it could be a family member, okay? It's just, it's time for a new journey with this person, and there's going to be great determination within both of you to make this work, to keep it together this time. So let's pull some more tarot. And this might even be where, like, you know, you just put your guard up with people who were taking advantage, and now here they are finally coming crawling back to you, Aquarius, begging for your forgiveness. Oh yeah, Ace of Cups with Ace of Pentacles. True blue right there. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you really do not expect this. Five of Wands. No matter what it was in the past that separated you, it's like one or both of you are determined, like, we will overcome this. Oh my gosh. And look at this, the Lovers under the Two of Cups. Yes, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, Ace of Swords would be next. I just had to look. So another ace would follow that. Aquarius. Whoever this person is that the universe is bringing back into your reality, or maybe, I mean, because there's so much shock here, maybe you just have this awakening within you where you're like, you know what, I need to reach out to such and such, and it feels overwhelming. Follow that through if that happens for you, okay? Some of you, this person's going to reach out to you. Some of you, you're just going to randomly run into them or somehow reconnect through like social media. It's just very unexpected. You did not think this would ever be, okay? But boom, here it is back in your reality. And it's like, you know what? No matter what, this time we're going to overcome our differences, our conflicts. We're going to make this work because I really care about you. Two of Cups with the Lovers, whether this is a friend, family member, or romantic partner coming back in, this person really cares about you. And from what I can see, you still really care about them, Aquarius. And you may be a bit stubborn, like, oh, screw them, never again, they're lost. And then here they show up at your door and you just turn into a blubbering mess because they're professing love. They're professing apologies, okay? There is somebody coming back into your world with this Mercury retrograde, and I'm not surprised since we're moving through the house of Libra. It's all about karmic balance. You and this person have both worked out different karmic energies, which will now make you more compatible for this second go round, third go round, you know. But it's the start of a new journey with this person. And with the Ace of Cups, it's an emotional journey. And with the Pentacles, it's solid. It's a commitment. It's something that is meant to grow. So let's pull another card. All right. patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So another lesson you've been working on through relationships is patience, and you've gotten it, you've learned it, it's a part of you now, as well as this person coming back in to your world. Okay, so let's pull one final card. This is a beautiful reconciliation. Whoever this is, Aquarius, this is beautiful. You've learned your lessons. They've learned theirs. Karma is balanced, and this is a beautiful, brand new beginning with great determination to make it work. Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you, I protect you, and I keep you safe. Trust all is well, accept my love, and allow it to dissolve your fear. Don't fear this person returning. It's real, Aquarius. They mean business, and you are meant to have another go round. You guys are starting a new journey, and it's very blessed, it's true, and it's filled with a lot of determination to make it work, and it is so unexpected to you. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.